family? You tapped into the DOA TBM. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content and updates. This one's so groovy, baby.
I mean, one of the other things we've seen going, I guess, a bit crazy in the media recently is all this talk about anti-Semitism. And why is it hard to make even the slightest criticism or in some cases jokes against people of the Jewish community? Latest has been Dave Chapelle, who has been called under fire for something that he said in a special. We've seen different people weigh in, including Jerry Seinfeld, who says, you know, it's all about having conversations and stuff. And I mean, do you think, like, kind of switching slightly, that comedy, some people see it as, you know, oftentimes the last sort of safe realm to explore different terrains within what goes on in society? It's sort of a safe space where, you know, people aren't necessarily offended by it because they know it's more of a
it's humor. It's humor.
yeah,
Making fun of it.
yeah, humor, satirical sometimes. You know, there's different aspects of it. So do you think they're going a bit too far this time with Chapelle being called on the fire? It wouldn't be the first time we've been called on the fire for a joke or even a comedian in general.
What I think is everybody is being too sensitive. They're so in control of. It seems like a group of people are being narcissists. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, if you being so ticky-tack, I think I said this earlier, like, think about the stuff that Eddie Murphy was saying in Delirious. All the stuff that he said about white people, Ralph Cramden, all the stuff that he was talking about, gay people, he was talking about everybody. And guess what? Those people was laughing their ass off, even the people who was gay or whoever he was talking about. But the thing is that if you having people watching what they're saying, then you're gonna put a whole damper on comedy and what people can say and what they can't say. You know, how you going to get in trouble for comedy for saying something on the stand-up, you know what I'm saying? And then later on, after you get off your stand-up, you have to take, you know, and face backlash of it. That's whack. You know what I'm saying? I think people need to stop being so sensitive about everything.
I mean, people are arguing now that they feel as though where the modern world has moved forward to and times have moved forward, that there's no place for what some people say. There's no place for certain types of hate. I mean, what struck me as an interesting chord is I did see a post from somebody who was asserting that it could open the doors for just different types of people being accosted with from just speech to violence to then it becoming normalized to other communities sitting back and not doing anything. And it sort of struck a chord with me because I was like, this is the same situation that you see and has happened with Black people around the world and stuff, especially in America and stuff and other places. So I feel it's quite an interesting one where sometimes people can see the effects of something to how it may affect them, but there isn't that same concern on the other foot of how it may affect other people, you know. So I find that quite interesting at times.
It is interesting at times. But the flip side of it is that it's not just some people going hard on Black people. They just going hard on Kanye because of the fact of what he's saying. But in actuality, these people, even the so-called white people who are racist and don't like Black people, they even have to watch what they're saying. Because sometimes these people are saying blatant things out and saying all these slurs and all that, and at the same token, they're getting fired. Those people who they're working for is, we don't need the backlash, we don't need none of that, so we're about to fire them because at the end of the day, even if they are racist, what we're going through is the process of them breaking people down with this racism. You know what I'm saying? They breaking people down with it. So that's what we're going through. As soon as you mess up and say something racial, too racial, they're about to fire your ass. You're about to lose your job and your livelihood and all of that. Because that's what's making the world so how it is, because it's a bunch of white people that don't like Black people, that want to keep it the order how it has been, against the white people who are not with that shit. They are with everybody being together, no type of separatism, no type of talking down on people. So that's what we're going through, the battle of those people, because they're thinking everybody's supposed to be with it, and they're not. And that's the reason why Black Lives Matter, those black people those black men wasn't getting shot down, because it was white women standing in front of the Black Lives Matter, making sure that they wasn't going to shoot their black boyfriends down. And that's what it is.
Peace, family. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and check us out on loudonline.com. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for exclusive playlists and social media for all different types of segments and content.